Hey guys, and welcome back to Gnomoria. We are putting the final touches on our big pasture platform here. I have made a couple of small changes to it. As you can see, there is some little holes here with dirt in between. That is to facilitate the growth of grass once spring comes around, because in order to make a pasture up here, we need grass to cover it all. So for now, I have these two ramps here, which hopefully will help the grass spread. If not, then we'll have to make more ramps and take them down again later. But we need the grass up there, so if we do get animals before the grass is complete, we'll just put them here as a temporary measure. Now, as you can see on the date here, most of winter has actually passed with building this thing, and we need to put some torches on it. Furniture, torch, why can I never find that one? Little torch there, and a little torch there. Yeah, a couple of things have happened during the winter. Not much, nothing worth writing home about, but a couple of things have happened. Like, I've been replacing the outer wall here of the entire bed area with the engraved brick block wall to kind of increase the wealth or value of these rooms people are sleeping in, which will of course make them happier because they sleep in more luxurious surroundings. Gnomes love that shit. So that's been done, mainly as a means of giving people something to do, really. So what else have we accomplished? We have killed a ton of gnomes. Not gnomes. Killed a ton of goblins. Like, I think I've been attacked 3 times by 3 gnomes each time during the winter. So if we look at the stockpile here, we have a lot of sausage. A lot of goblin sausage. So yeah, that's pretty good for the winter. We ran out of bandages at one point, so I had to go and forage all the cotton I could find. But now we do have a nice storage here, so bandages not a problem right now. What else? This guy, Tingle the engineer, has started tinkering with stuff. Invention progress, he's about halfway through inventing something. I don't know what it is, but he is going to invent something. And before I forget, there is one thing I forgot to do last episode, and that is rename a gnome. So let us have a look at the population here and see what we have. We have Dingleberry, Fab, Twizzle, Doomek, he's a builder, Fossilmile, Tingle, Chia, Napo, Nian, Supercraft, and Jesselberry. Jesselberry's a miner. Jeff's a badass. Igor, the soldier. Sifnan, that's a silly name, and Wizbanel. I think it's gonna be Wizbanel, and we are going to rename him Wafflejacks. So there you go, Wafflejacks, the woodcutter. I think that fits quite nicely. So hopefully he'll end up being just as badass as Jeff is. Supercraft is just kind of hiding down in his workshop here, so he doesn't really do much in terms of combat, so he's probably the one gonna outlast most other gnomes. We need to start some new projects now that winter's not nearly over yet, so there's not a lot of farming going on yet. But we finally did get all this done. We need to build the walls down here, of course. So let's do that. Build terrain wall. I'm gonna go with the engraved basalt walls here, because that's what we've kind of been doing the entire thing. So I'm gonna build these 2 walls, and then I am gonna put some floor on top of them, and then 2 more walls on top. Just so we have no connection between this one and that one. I could also just leave them as this, but I prefer to get the extra wall on top. So builds, let's see. Actually I have that one down here. So we put some, so just put some basalt blocks between, yeah. And then build, I still have it down there. Engraved wall and some more basalt walls on top. We can't build on top yet. Soon enough. Soon. Trademark. Let's see, kitchen here is still doing fine. It's looking very snazzy with the new floor. The walls need to be fixed though, so let's mine out this bit of wall here, because otherwise we can't get to the corner bit. And then we can replace all the... Whoops, that was quick. So we can go, not there, terrain, replace wall with, not stone, we want the engraved wall, and we want the engraved basalt blocks. Now this workshop here has been working tirelessly to create these basalt blocks, because I've been using them a lot for all of this. So, yeah. People can still, of course, like, it's gonna keep working in overdrive, because we need a lot of them. Alright, that's... they're pretty quick at doing this thing. So let us just immediately get the big wall put up. Let's see. Actually, let's put some. Yeah, let's stick with these. I think it looks better if we stick with them. There we go, and that should prevent anyone from coming across. Now, of course, we could easily just put some walls over here as well to kind of block it completely off. I think I might actually do that as well. So, build some floor. Get the block floor again. Basalt. We're using a lot of basalt, but it's also the one we have the most of. So, yeah, they should still be able to get up there. So that's fine. Now, I'm hoping really that this is going to be enough for the grass to spread once spring comes around. And I'm also really hoping that we get some of these, all of this cotton grown, because at the moment cotton is really something we have pretty much none of. We have a bit lying around, but it's really limited. Now down here you're still inventing madly. Haven't figured anything out yet. I've also been working on melting down a bunch of all these tools and stuff that we've been getting from the goblins, because I've figured out that supposedly you can't actually use them for your own gnomes. So all these worn helmets here as well, melt them down. And then we need to get some coal, which I'm gonna prioritize this one a bit higher, because if we don't have any coal then we can't do anything down here in the workshop. So get that done, blacksmiths. It seems our miners and supercrafting is bored in here. I'm guessing we have plenty of gems. Here, make a gem. Make a ring. And let us have a look, see. What else can we get started on? This one's nearly done. He's standing inside the wall. He's gonna drown himself. We need to get the last 3 walls here ordered. Basalt block. Across there. That's gonna be interesting. Is he gonna get stuck in there? No, not quite. We have this bit of coal here that I kind of want to mine out. So let us... Why not just make a room in here? It's a pretty decent size, and make a door there. We can fit a lot in here, of whatever we want to put in here, and then of course dig out those last 3 corners as well, so we get the coal. Now this workshop, I'm actually gonna sell this one in here to help with the basalt blocks, because we're making so many of them. Craft to 80. And craft to 80. Yeah, might as well have a reserve of them. We're using it for everything. So yeah, that's gonna help a bit with the production rate of those. Let us see. We still don't have enough pine saplings for some reason. So I'm tempted to say, okay, someone come out here and cut a couple of clippings here, just so we can fill up this one before spring comes and they actually start growing. And we got the torch up there. That's good. This thing here looks nice and complete. Very well protected. So I'm guessing, apart from these 2 ramps here, nothing can actually get up here without going through our place now. You're Jeff's just sitting there eating. Beautiful. What else do we... Down in the mines here, we haven't been much down here lately. Like, we found this big hole in here, which is bloody dangerous. I do not recommend having your gnomes fall down one of these. Especially one as deep as this. And all the way minus 46. Okay, so it doesn't go quite as deep as it could. But still pretty bad. I'm actually gonna try and have my guys mine out the wall down here. So we can get the ores. We've actually been clearing out a lot of the basalt down here. Like I made a new storage here, stockpile. Might as well suspend that to assist in the construction of all this. But it's not really necessary anymore, so I might as well just suspend it. People of course can still pick up stuff from there, but they can't really. They're not gonna go out of their way to put stuff in anymore. Just a rancher. Okay, so our ranchers have nothing to do, which doesn't really surprise me, because we have no animals at all. So we can do replace wall, engraved wall, basalt block. All of those, yep. We also need all of these. That's a start. Okay, so food-wise, we're still doing good. We have 40 wine. Like, that's all we're drinking, really, wine. We have sausage and cheese. Can you do anything with those together? Yeah, if we had eggs as well, we could. I noticed that we also have some wheat grain in here, actually, which we're not using. So we could make sandwiches with all this grain. And sandwich, repeat. Sandwich, move up. There we go. Like that. The sausage sandwiches are the best food we can get, so if we can make some of them, then we might as well. The training grounds are in here still. They're not really that useful in here. I believe I was planning to move them out here. So like we'd make a little extension to this. And then put the training grounds up here so the soldiers would always be near the gates. And I think I might actually go ahead with that. So if we say, again, replace the wall here, just because we're still, just so it looks nice, and then we're gonna build like a couple of support walls. So skeleton has been spotted. Oh, that's a heavy armor skeleton. Good health. 2 copper hammers, a copper helmet, and a copper breastplate. That's a lot of... And it's Twistle Doomek, the builder. He's pretty good at fighting. And luckily reinforcements. Sorry about that. Reinforcements are nearby. Oh, he died quickly. And they stripped his corpse. So yeah, we're getting all this stuff melted down now. Getting a nice bit of copper, so we can reuse it for something more useful. Like, I think we wanna, as soon as we can, make a copper breastplate here. Because we have one gnome without armor. Well, one soldier without armor. More of them! Yay! Okay, so Tia, the farmer. You killed one of them, pretty much as soon as you saw them. And then moved on to the next 2. Like a badass. You killed 2 of them already? Okay, I think we've... Tia, you've earned a promotion here. I think we're gonna name you Tiny Tia as a sort of a... let's say a homage to your bad attitude. And anyone who doesn't get the reference, play Borderlands 2, really do it. Get it on the Steam sale. And Dirt Golem as well. Let's see. We have Thinkleberry the blacksmith fighting. Okay, and all the reinforcements coming there. Now, one thing I've noticed that I haven't really been paying attention to before is that there's all these combat logs here. So it's like we have the group fight here, where Jesselberry bites the dirt golem. What the hell? Yeah, okay, so he just bites the golem. That's punches, punch, more kicks, punches, punch, kick. So was Jesselberry really the only one biting? Springs with a bite wheelbarrow. Let's see. Yeah, Jesselberry bit the golem. Oh, that iron jaws. God damn it. That's impressive, really. Anyway, now that we're down here, we can increase this mining order just a bit so they get all the ore. This is just tin ore, really, so we can, if we don't use all the copper we have, we can start making some bronze instead. Let's see. Whoops. Accidentally minimized the game there. We have a copper breastplate made. Nice. There should be someone coming soon to pick that up. And then there should be someone coming to pick it up from the storage and actually use it. I think that's the guy with one arm. Yeah, and that's one thing I didn't mention. We had a battle out here against a couple of goblins, one of them wearing a big axe. And, of course, everyone responded as usual. But one little guy, the other soldier, Nilbur, he ended up losing his right arm. So, hopefully, once he's done crafting whatever item he's crafting, he's gonna go down and pick up that breastplate. And maybe he won't lose the left arm as well. That's worth. Like, we can hope at least. So yeah, we're starting to get a bunch of good progress made. We need to shine up the blacksmith down here a bit as well. And we need to, let's see, we need to finish building these walls as well. Like, now that we have a bunch of these replaced, we can fill in the holes again. And we need the floor down here to look somewhat better. That's also slightly high priority. Again, it doesn't... Ooh! Is that Nian? Yeah. No, Nilbur. Nilbur the soldier with a top hat and copper breastplate. Yay! Alright, so he put that on now. Beautiful. We could also use a weapon. Like a proper. If we make him a... What do we want to make, really? 8 bars, that's gonna be a lot. Can make him a nice sword. Once we have a Malakat sword, that's not gonna be very good. I don't know if it matters at all. Also got, let's see, steel bar, iron bars. Yeah, I'm just gonna put the bronze bar on repeat as well. Might as well get those. And let us have a look around and see. Winter is nearly done. Like, I'm looking forward to spring again, so we can actually start having some serious stuff going on. Get the outside here growing a bit. Like, these rooms here have gone from, like, that one's 322 now. They used to be like 82, so a pretty much quadruple in value for the guy sleeping in there, so I'm hoping they appreciate that. The next step, of course, is replacing the floor. I haven't yet to decide what kind of floor I want to put in there, but we'll see about that. Let's see, how wide is the hospital here? It's 5 blocks. So we could do something funny like replace floor, and let's say we take block floor, sandstone blocks. And how long is it that direction? 5. Okay, so we have the center here. So we can put a little red cross there in the middle to signify it's a hospital, and then put marble around. I think I'm gonna do that actually. So replace floor, block floor, marble blocks, and all of this. There we go. Hospital's gonna look all nice now. And let us have a look. What else can we do to kind of advance for ourselves a bit? I think one of the next things we need to focus on is getting these soldiers out of their normal jobs and then into defending stuff. So that means we need to get a proper set of armor for that one guy. Like, we're working on that. Like, we can start doing bronze stuff once we have some bronze. Which we have now. Alright, let's get that bronze sword made. There we go. Bronze sword blade. And then we make a haft. And then once those two are complete, we can put this all together. And then, let me just see, military uniforms, plate mail, shield and right hand, any. Yeah, I'm wondering, Igor, does he fight with a sword normally? Yeah, he does. So I'm thinking just with the uniform, shield, plate mail, let's just say right hand, sword. And then I'm actually getting kind of tired of looking at all these, like, I want to do what I did with the Great Hall here so we can see the floor underneath. So if we go options, gameplay, I think it was, show dormitories. No, that was not the hospital. Was there a hospital one? Show personal quarters. Okay, so the hospital is just not in this list. Odd. Strange. Yeah, that's kind of strange. Anyway, I guess we're gonna have to stare at it this way and then only see the red cross when we mouse over it. It kind of seems odd that that option is just completely missing. Did we get the sword? Yeah, we did. So now we can make a sword. Once the hilt is done. Oh, wait, I created a haft, not a hilt. Bah. All the differences, all the differences. Anyway, hilt should be done soon. They're even making it out of birch. Very nice. Sticks, and 3, 2, 1... Bingo? Bingo! Hilt. And now we can make the sword. Yay! Craft sword. And then make it a good one, please. Let's see you make the legendary sword. That's the hilt. No, that's the sword blade, okay. There we go. Bronze sword blade and hilt. Let us see the legendary sword. Come on. You can do it. You can do it, Fab. Make the fabulous sword. No? Just a sword. And someone stole it. Who stole it? Woodcutter. Sifton the woodcutter. Equipment, bronze sword. Worth 1012. Yeah, that's a really good sword, actually. And it's not even going to a soldier, it's going to this guy. I don't know why... No, wait. Woodcutter. Then why are woodcutter set to wear the heavy armor? Gimp suit. Drop that sword. And then... back down to storage. And then hopefully the rat guy will come and pick it up. Igor stole it. Left his own. Well... that's really fine with me. So Igor, you have the magic sword. Beautiful. You're also the one who's been the soldier the longest. And you don't have any fighting skill at all, which is kind of strange. I don't know if you're just always late to the fights or whatnot. But at least the sword is in the hands of a soldier now. So we need more copper so we can make more bronze, because that bronze is really good actually. So let's see, can we melt down any more old stuff? We have 3 more hand axes. We have 10 hammers. We have 2 claymores. We have 2 battle axes. Like, since I found out we can't really use these things ourselves, I'm just queue it all up. Breastplates, pauldrons, no. Greaves, gauntlets, or boots. Nope. Alright, well that's plenty of stuff to do for you guys down the blacksmith now. So yeah, with the crafting of the legendary bronze sword, which is worth more than like half the castle, I think we're gonna call this an episode. We got 1 more gnome named, 2 more gnomes actually, because we have Tiny Tia as well now, who showed her complete badassness by killing 2 gnomes on her own. And we have started making everything a lot prettier. So yeah, until next time, I'm Jerry and this has been Gnomoria. Bye.